And welcome back to Retrospect My Fantasy, where we are currently taking a look at the Final Fantasy franchise from beginning to end, and we're working on installment number 10. Now, before we move on, I've got a couple of announcements to go over. Announcement numero uno, that is that we are only 9 followers away from reaching our goal of 50, at which point we'll have ourselves a bonus stream and giveaway where I will be playing Telltale's The Walking Dead: A New Frontier, and giving away a copy of said game, along with a copy of Psychonauts and these 3 $20 Steam gift cards. So, if you happen to know anybody that might be interested in what we're doing here with Final Fantasy, send them a link, bring them on over, and I'll do my best to keep them here. Now, on to number 2. If you scroll down to my, just off of the stream, down a little ways, you'll see that I have not only cleaned up my banners, I have also gotten rid of the channel feed, and added something new. It's right there near the top. I've become a partner with Humble Bundle. And that link on that right-hand side will take you to Humble Bundle. It'll take you to their homepage, at which point any purchase you make will give me a minor, it's not a lot of money, but it's something. The breakdown is fairly transparent. I don't remember the exact percentages, but if you're doing a Humble Bundle, it adds a new slider for the person whose affiliate link you are using. In this case, mine. So you can adjust that. If you're doing a Humble Monthly, I want to say I get $10 a month. And if you just buy something off the Humble store, I get $5, I want to say. Or sorry, not $10 a month. It's just $10 for every new Humble Monthly. And then $5 off of any Humble store purchases you make using my affiliate link. It's just another means of... It's just another way you can help support the channel. At this point, any and all proceeds go towards picking up games, of which there is a long list of stuff I still need to get, and improving my equipment, getting more cameras, getting better cameras, more and better microphones, a larger, more sufficient audio interface for what we're doing, possibly even up to a mixing board at some point. But that's all the types of stuff that any support you give me goes towards. So yeah, if you want to help support the channel and there's something on the Humble store that you might be interested in, please use my affiliate link. It helps me out. And any assistance that you guys give to the channel to help it grow, help it become better, is beyond appreciated. I honestly couldn't tell you how much just you guys watching and following means. Means a lot. Anyway, now that that's out of the way, let us... Oh, also, I have added some things right here. This is all of the commands that are available to anyone in the chat. Just make sure you put an exclamation point before rules, announcements, events, uptime, contact, or humble, and that will give you the appropriate information for that subject. So, last time on Final Fantasy X, we tried to get Yojimbo, but we didn't have enough money. So we weren't able to make that happen. Instead, We then made our way towards up to Mount Gagazet, where we had kind of a theological discussion with the Ronso Maester. I can't remember his name. And he's allowing us to move up the mountain and beyond to get our way to Xanarkand so that we can get the final Aeon and fight Sin. Because Yuna is still willing to do so, even though the church has excommunicated her. Just a little way up the path, Kumari's old friends ambushed us, and Kumari had to fight both of them by himself. And he did so successfully, which then they proclaimed to Mount Gagazet that Kumari is worthy. And we have been on Mount Gagazet the rest of this time, just kind of meandering about, trying to figure out where we're headed. There's a whole bunch of summoners that have died on the trip here.
Xanarkand is on the other side, you know.
And we've seen their grave markers.
Uni,
We picked up a Ject sphere.
Aeon, you know.
That was actually a Braska sphere.
I still haven't thought of anything.
And here we are.
Me neither.
What are we gonna do?
We'll do something. We just don't know enough yet.
We've also been capturing an
Until we do,
F-ton of
we
animals.
can't help.
Oops.
Let's go to Xanarkand. We'll find something there.
Will we?
It'll all come together. I know it.
Because it has to.
Hey.
Hmm?
Just now, you sounded like a leader, you know?
Star of the
Mm.
Xanarkand Abes. Didn't anyone tell you?
Yeah, you did.
Aha!
And everyone thinks you're crazy, by the way.
Huh?
Hey!
The son of Jekt.
Riku, run ahead and tell Auron.
You are not fighting him alone!
Just go, go!
It's fine. It's just Seymour.
Now is your time to die. Prepare yourself, son of Jekt.
Not if I can help it.
Save some for Kimari.
Oh, we do not, again, do not have the right weapons for this.
Lady Yuna, it is a pleasure.
Yuna.
Ascending so soon? Allow
Yeah.
me to say something to the last Ronso before I leave.
The last.
Yours was truly a gallant race. They threw themselves at me to bar my path. One after another.
Ooh.
No.
Kimari.
You could end the suffering of this poor Ronso.
I don't understand you.
Allow Kimari to die and release him from his pain. Spira is a land of suffering and sorrow caught in a spiral of death.
Yes.
To destroy, to heal Spira, I will become Sin
No, you won't.
with your help.
How
With me, Yuna.
how have we not just sent him yet?
Once I have become the next
Yuna can start sending him, and we can keep him at bay.
What do you know?
He knows nothing. Actually.
pitiful mortal.
Your hope ends here.
Does it? Because here's what's gonna happen.
And your meaningless existence with it.
And then we're gonna all spend a turn changing weapons to something useful. Nope, nope. That's not bad. Actually, why did he change? His weapon is exactly the same.
You have angered Kimari. The spirits of the Ronso will guide Kimari's spear.
Yeah. Hey, how do you like elements? Because I like water. Ho ho! Oh, really? There we go. Slice and dice. We forgot to change weapons. Oh, that was zombification. Gotcha. Okay. Hey, Kassan. Indeed you are. How's it going? Maybe we should bring Orin into this fight, who's still using... Where is that holy water? All right. Just a second. Mess that up. He told me I could pronounce it any way I want. Hmm. Whew. Dispel? No! Oh, that doesn't look good. Ho ho! Well then, look at that. Hey, can you turn a ghost into a zombie? I mean, I guess you have to be able to. You can't use what I wanted you to use, but she can. Get them Albed potions going. I really don't like you, Seymour. I'm still convinced that Yuna should be in the background performing Ascending right now. If only Full Life was a bit more useful. I mean, it would be a broken spell if it could also just normally heal. I mean, it would be broken AF, honestly. That would just be ridiculous. Well, Orin's gonna live. I don't know if Kumari or Riku are. That is a point I hadn't considered. Well, shit. Well, let's see here. God, Seymour, you are a real dick. All I want to do is punch you in the face a lot. What? What's so wrong with that? Why you gotta try and stop me? Actually, I'm not even punching you. All I'm doing is cutting you. You're already dead. Just let it happen. Good job, good job. Alright, well. That's fine. Please, actually, please continue to use Dispel. I will be much happier if you do. Seriously? Alright. Oh, hey, that didn't kill her this time. Or kill him this time, but that will. Yep. Every time I'm this close to using Omega Phoenix. But I know it's not really that big of a deal. Did you guys also get that audio cut? Because that was a little odd. Not gonna lie, never had that happen before. Alright, so we've taken that to its logical extreme. God, we need to get so many more out. Where's Rin when you need him? Rin? Can you come sell me some more potions? Auto attack mode, eh? It's ready to annihilate. Hey, Yuna. No, why would I talk to him? He's a jackass. Hey, Valfor. Can you please come and be a sacrificial lamb?
Death awaits you.
Damn it. I forgot about Banish. Oh, well, that took his turn, so that's something. Oh, hey, remember that thing that I made sure to get during my fight with the other two Ronso? Watches and waits, eh? Freaking mechs. Well, that saved Yuna and Orin's life, so that's not nothing. Really? You dick. I mean, I guess he said he would kill all of the Ronso, so, I mean, he's being true to his word.
Do you not want to heal Spira's sorrow?
Not that way.
Let death carry you off into peaceful slumber.
You can't run from your fate.
Oh. Well, that's good. Good job, Yuna. Well, now we'll all have some hit points. As we're annihilated. I think it's weird that his toys steal life from him to keep themselves going. I would expect it to be the other way around. Ooh. F. Is it just going to annihilate us every other turn? Or every three turns? Prey's not going to do enough. That's not going to do enough. Kira is only one person. Let's go ahead and use that on Orin, because he's got a lot of HP. And that was shit. Okay. Good to know. You know what it does, Seymour. It's not like it's some big surprise or anything. Hopefully Kumari will survive this one. Probably not, though. Yeah, nope. Actually, Prey might be better than Cura. If only because it heals everybody for like 400. Hoo-hoo! Okay, okay, okay. I wish that we had just sent you from the very beginning, because you've become a real pain in the ass, Seymour. I hope that's what you wanted, honestly, because you've got there, man. Good job. Alright, let's see if I can get Banishing Blade this time. There we go. Oh, yeah. Hey, Bahamut. I need you. I mean, I know you're immediately going to die after this, but that's fine. Actually, how can he banish summons? Where do you learn that power? I want that power. To banish other people's summons. I know you can get rid of your own. Yeah, that's right. F you. I never touched Lulu in this fight. Everybody else is going to get XP except for Lulu. That's a shame. Alright, now send him. Right now. Come on. No? Fine.
Stay up there!
Good job, Yuna. You kicked all sorts of ass.
He will become sin with my help.
Will he?
Lies. Forget them.
If he becomes sin, Sir Jekt will be saved.
No.
We're leaving.
You know something, tell me!
Yes, he does know something. He knows a lot of things.
Tell me.
Sins. My old man.
You hit your head.
Sin is my old man. My old man became sin. I don't know how or why he did it. I felt him inside. And when I did,
You knew it to be
I knew it
true.
was true. My old man's spirit is suffering.
For now.
Sorry.
You're next, don't worry.
Even knowing that sin is your father, still, you know I must.
I
Hey,
know.
in a weird sort of way, Yuna,
Let's get him.
your dad is
my old
in
man
there
would want
too.
You'd fight your own father?
Oh god, are you kidding me?
No
Titus would,
problem there.
yeah, take that on at a
your
moment's
old man.
notice.
You sure this ain't some kind of bad toxin dream or something? And Chapu,
Was killed by Jekt.
I think I'll just pretend I didn't hear nothing. I'm getting a little confused, yeah? Why
Wait.
all this have to happen?
Why did he turn around
Learn when we arrive.
and keep talking to them that way? Oh, Orin. You're really good at making situations very complex that were very simple. Just because you know way more than you should. Good job, Riku. All right, now time to get our monster collecting team back together. Because even though we have most of them, we don't have all of them yet. And yes, I know we now have enough money that if we so chose... Where is it? Yeah. Alright. So I've got 3 crests, I think. And I don't remember... I mean, I remember that one's Kamari's. Nope, wrong save. Who else's crests do we have? Oh, we've got 4. Moon, Mars, Saturn, and Jupiter. Okay. So we're well on our way to a number of ultimate weapons. Alright. Sorry. So this is all sorts of effed up. Okay. Okay.
What are those?
Those are faith.
Yes, they are.
A summoning. Someone is using these faith. Someone is drawing energy from all of them.
This many?
Uh-huh.
Who wields power on this scale? And what could they be calling?
Hey, you know something, don't ya? Spill the beans.
These faith
Look
feed
up to
sin.
others for knowledge. This is your journey too.
Yumi might die, you know?
No. Arin's right.
This is our journey. We have to take it
This
step
is
by
our-
step.
This is my story.
And we have to learn everything along the way. Otherwise, it would not be earned. It just would be. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Don't touch the faith. This is what we've learned. And it's an important piece of information. Okay, so we can't get off the pier. Or we can't just, like, jump off the pier into the water. Nothing over here. Over there. That's totally Xanarkin in the background. We're on our little houseboat here, I guess. Alright, what's in the cabin? A ceiling fan. Nice. A bunch of fast food. And Bahamut.
Welcome home.
Nice.
You,
Remember me? We met in Bavel.
Yeah.
yeah?
But But that wasn't the first time we met. I've known about you for a long time. A long, long time.
How so?
I feel like I know you too. Where are we?
Silly, don't recognize your own home?
It's been a while. Tip number 2.
What's gotten into you, hey?
Don't choke on your coffee.
Wake up!
Wait, this is a dream.
Kind of like a,
Precisely.
more like a
A dream?
psychic projection
Are
into
you
your
crazy?
very
I don't
existence.
have time to be dreaming now.
You're wrong. It's not that you're dreaming. You are dreaming.
Yep.
Huh? Wait a sec.
The bomb has been dropped. We don't really exist. Kind of, maybe. Or possibly we're based on someone. An amalgamation of the faith. It's weird. We learn about most of it right now.
Long ago, there was a war.
Yeah, with Machina, right?
Yes, a war between Xanarkand and Bavel. Bavel's Machina assured their victory from the start. Spira had never seen such power.
Interesting.
The summoners of Xanarkand didn't stand a chance. Xanarkand was doomed to oblivion.
Was it?
That's why we tried to save it, if only in a memory.
What did you do?
The remaining summoners and the townspeople that survived the war, they all became faith for the summoning.
The summoning. You mean sin?
No, I mean this place. A Xanarkand that never sleeps.
What?
The dreams of the faith summoned the memories of the city. They summoned all the buildings, all the people who lived there.
The people? What? They're all dreams?
Yep.
Me? Too?
Yes, you're a dream of the faith. You, your father, your mother, everyone. All dreams. And if the faith stopped dreaming,
Xanarkand goes away. All that's left is the real Xanarkand. So, Jecht, Titus, and everyone in their world are all dreams. Except Jecht might be based on somebody that actually existed. And based on that logic, so is Titus. But the amalgamation of people's dreams just kind of, muddled everything together.
I like being here.
So,
we've been dreaming so long. We're tired.
there might actually be like 15 people-ish
Father,
that are kind of
would you let us rest?
mixed all
You and your
together
father
into
touched
being
us.
what Titus is.
The one around whom all Spira, the spiral, revolves.
Ooh.
What are you saying?
That if you inject to die, they don't need to keep dreaming.
You two are more than just dreams now.
Wake up! Wake up, please!
Just a little more, and maybe you are the dream that will end our dreaming at last.
So yeah, first they created Jecht, and out of probably an amalgamation of various Blitzball stars. But when Jecht failed to save them, they
Hey!
took
I was
Jecht's
so worried
son
about you.
and rapidly aged him up to the point where he could be their savior and tried to do the same thing, but
I blacked out.
slightly
I was
different.
dreaming.
That's kind of his story.
And I woke up.
Not exactly. You didn't really wake up when they called you.
Nothing like a good nap. Well, I'm ready. Let's go.
It's kind of a mess, the story of Titus. Not gonna lie. But we've had worse individual character developments. And we will have... Oh, a behemoth, you say? And we will certainly have even worse individual character developments than that. So behemoths don't have anything for us. Okay. Ho 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 ho! Ow! Good job. Ho ho ho! That was very close. And could have been way worse. Okay, well... Hey, Yuna. You're starting to run a little low on MP, but you're still okay for now. That's good. Alright, now we're all fine. This is actually the save that we want to go to. Gotta get that stagger on. Yeah, grenades. Need more of those. All right. Maybe we should just start selling our grenades like crazy. You know? Hey, Dark Attack. That thing. It's sometimes helpful. He's immune to it. Ho ho! That was messy. Why don't we get a little faster? Thank you. That will totally not save his life, but if we can steal all his MP, okay. Okay. That's some good attack pattern there. Ow! God damn. Those guys are mean. Okay. I mean, I knew that the moment I saw that I was fighting a behemoth, but still. Oh, and an Ochu. Okay. Oh, hey, I forgot to steal from the behemoths. They usually have good things to steal. F. That was really dumb of me. And Lancet. Where is an antidote? There we are. Oh, that was... Getting some good hits in. Not enough, though. God, I would have figured that would have been it.
Take that.
Bam. Thank you. Oh, Mandraga. I'm sorry. I thought that was an Ochu. Ooh, Rule Breaker. What does that do? Poison Touch. Okay. And now we're about to have to use Riku. God, we were almost there. We almost caught up to her.
Looks like we got a job to do, yeah?
Indeed we
Anything
do.
should happen in the water, we're relying on you three.
Because apparently we're the only ones that can fight in water.
Quick.
Right.
Be careful.
It's not dangerous. I mean, it's not exactly what I would call, like, safe either, but it's not. It's not that bad. Unless we don't get a turn. F and A. Okay. I don't know what that means. That's good. Yep, it's charging up. It's charging its laser. For them old memes. Ho ho! Wow, that was a hit and a half. Ooh, water gem. Our underwater team is less good than our land team. I mean, first off, Riku's weapons typically aren't that good until you get her ultimate. Okay, so we see a path over there that ends with 2 chests. The question is going to be, how badly do we want those chests? And I can already tell you what the answer is. We want those chests. Okay. Grenades. I see what you did there. Really? I wish I could just ignore that, But since it's his turn, if I end my turn in any way, shape, or form... Wow, she even missed. Then he would have taken damage, and that would have sucked. The first try of the God Gazette. Aim for the center with Waka's ball. Oh, come on. I totally had that one. Nope, definitely didn't have that one. Okay, so can't do it on... No, could have done it on that one. Not this one. That was way too late. Okay, what did that bounce off of? There we go. There's a few times where that didn't really work. Ooh, we got a level 1 lock key. Okay. Thus completing our first trial. Just get those guys out of the way so we don't have to deal with them. Thank you, Riku, for contributing something. And now she's going to steal. Hopefully, like a maniac. Oh, Titus. Please keep getting them dodges. God, underwater combat just takes so much longer. As everyone has to swim up to their target to perform their action. This might be a good time to talk about this. I don't know, but I'm going to anyway. And that is that, and it may be contributing of many factors in this situation, but the random encounters in this game don't feel as good. Like, I can't... It's hard to articulate because it's a hard thing to really talk about. It's just that, like, when I was grinding over the weekend, I can typically grind on with these games for, you know, 6-7 hours. I mean, when I was doing 8, I did like a 9-hour session. And I don't even like 8, but grinding in that game was nothing. Like, it didn't... I could just do it without even thinking about it. It just was kind of an, what's the word? Not automatic response. Maybe that is the phrase. Like, I didn't have to think about anything. I just did. And there's just enough thought throughout the course of your grind that it's tedious. It's not engaging. It's tedious. Now, the reason why I said there's a number of contributing factors to this is because, literally, this could just be the fact that we are now on Final Fantasy X, and I have been playing these games since July, and we're in January. So it may just be that I wouldn't say that I'm burnt out, but no, Riku. But grinding, whatever charm grinding had, it is lost. Maybe. Or it might be that grinding in this game just isn't very fun. Or it might be the fact that because I already have on one of my 4 memory cards a perfect Final Fantasy X file for its time, that this game is no longer fun to grind in. Or there's a lot of potential problems with grinding in this game, and me. I'd like to know if you guys experienced something similar on your playthroughs, like if this game if the grinding didn't feel as good, or even, maybe good isn't the right word. If it was more tiresome? Tiresome might be the word that I'm looking for here. Bam. Take apart that machina. Because that is what we do. Whew. You know, I'd like to get all the monsters and whatnot and get all the weapons, but I'm going to be realistic and level with you guys. That's not going to happen in this playthrough. And it's not even that this game is like bad, or I mean it's not great, but it's certainly in the gotta be in the top 50% of Final Fantasy games, right? And I mean, not just popularity, I mean, like, objectively speaking. This has got to be in the top 50%. It's that good, right? I'm not, like, kidding myself or anything. Alright, how much of this is the Albed Potion gonna clear up? Not blindness. F you, Ochu! Slow as well, huh? That sucks. Really? You know what? Titus can stay blind. If he's gonna be a dick like that, he can just stay blind. Thank you. All right. Well then. Waka, you are my strongest of fighters, so... let's at least get rid of the darkness. Because it's a pain in the butt. Thank you. Dang, these trials, man, are mostly the monsters. Okay. Alright, Mr. Behemoth. Woo! That crit would have been real nice there, Waka. Thank you. I mean, still, that crit would have been real nice. A bit more accuracy, sure. A lot more accuracy, apparently. Thank you, Yuna, for giving us your heals. Oh, can't go down that way. Not yet, anyway. Ooh! Hey, Lulu. How you doing? It takes half from everything. Oh. Okay. Well, what about bio? That is not an element. It is immune to poison. Ooh! There we go. White wind. And now it is silence. And then we bring in Orin.
So be it.
Who will... armor break it. Alright, get Titus back in. Welcome back, Kimahri. I probably should have used, God, what am I thinking? Oh, never mind, doesn't matter. I was gonna say, the one that knocks back their turn order. But didn't matter. Really? Hey, let's just get as many attacks in on this guy as quickly as we can. Sound good to you guys? Sorry about that. Yeah, we're getting a good volume of attacks in, I think. That was pretty decent, wouldn't you say? I mean, I know I would, but I might be a little biased in that department. All right. So let's see. Where are we headed now? Someplace fun, I hope. Maybe with a couple of lockboxes or... Ooh. More special fun times. Bam. Gotta get rid of enemies as quickly and as efficiently as possible. Really? Come on, Waka. What's the deal, yo? Maybe I should just let you drown in here. Poor performance like that. You're the star blitzball player of not the Xanarkand Abes. What's the deal, man? Woo! You're dead now, sucker. I hope. Yeah. Man, Gagazet's got a lot of different creatures now that I think about it. Assuming that all this area is counted in Gagazet. A lot more than the Calmlands, at least. Yep, it's a charging. Oof. Good job, good job. Thank you, Waka, for doing your job. That's fine, because I didn't do mine. I didn't make sure that she was fully healed after battle, like I was supposed to. That was very bad of me. Oops. Oh well. We've got plenty of them already. We've got like, what, 4, 5? And actually... I mean, I guess it's kind of like an armored shark. But I would expect those to mess that thing up. Did you see that? Those knuckles were... It's some messed up shit, actually. Okay. Hit the 3 panels simultaneously. Check the size of each before deciding who to send. Did I do it right? Yes, I did. Ooh, a fortune sphere. Those are actually kind of rare. Yep. Good job. God, are we gonna get out of this without anybody getting hit by these things? Oh, so good. Oh, yes, and we've reached our limit. So now we can just kill them with impunity. Alright, fine. What do you want? Pow! Good. Getting rid of at least one enemy on the first round is so nice. Just having to deal with that much less. Good. Waka, you might make a valuable team member yet. That was very mean of me. Ooh, Waka. My man. Wait. I would like you to think about the trials that we're going through and think about which of the any of the other summoners that we've run across that could complete these. It's none, right? So all the other summoners would have made it, if they had made it this far, would have tried to complete the Trials of Gagazet, only to be turned back because they don't have anyone that can throw Blitzball at the first trial. So everyone else, maybe not a Blitzball, a Boomerang, maybe just a really good-sized rock. That way you could make sure you got in there. Kind of ridiculous. These mail spikes. Is that that's what they're called, right? Mail spikes? Like a maelstrom spike? Yeah, mail spikes. They hit kind of hard. And they can take quite a beating. Way more so than I would expect for an underwater creature. She couldn't even kill one. Meanwhile, Waka and Titus are killing 3 and 4 at a time. She couldn't even kill one. Well, to be fair to her, everyone else is way further along their tracks than she is. Even equivalently. Ooh, mug. Alright, Riku, now you're useful again. Because Mug is just that good. Alright, so we've got that new path opened up. Ooh, another Dark Flan. Hey, Orin, come here. I need you to break it for me. Ow. God, why is Flare so strong against my team? Broken strat. Game's broke, can't complete. Garbage. ADC was focusing on the tower too much. Because they're garbage. And I hate them. I kind of miss playing League every once in a while. And then I remember everything about League. Ooh, a couple of these guys, eh? Who are they gonna mess up? Okay. Who's this one gonna hit? That was not very nice of you. Also, tangent from the tangent. It's kind of annoying that blue magic is only usable as Kumari's overdrive. I mean, they made it a lot more powerful because of that, but still. Like, I mean, you know what I'm getting at. Like, typically, when we have our blue mage, they just are. That's their main thing. They cast enemy spells. Or use enemy abilities. But no. In this one, it has to specifically be his ultimate. Alright, Titus, just hang on, man. You're gonna be fine. Although this is gonna take a while. These guys are way beefier than I recall in terms of the volume of hit points that they have. I mean, I guess I could call in Riku and get some mugs in, or not. No mugging, but I could get some steals in, I think. And that alone would get her some MP or AP, which she desperately needs. Did you guys notice that? Waka has to like think about the spell that he's gonna cast just before he casts it. That's a nice little touch. Because he's what you would typically consider in one of these games like a meathead, right? He's kind of this big, bruisey kind of, well, not melee, but physical damage character. It's a little interesting. I wonder who decided to put that touch in. Because that person deserves a little bit of extra credit. Ooh! Hoo-hoo. What have we here? Slightly armored. He's a chargin'. Not that bad. I mean, still not great, but not that bad. If we can get one more solid set of attacks in, we probably got this guy. Really? Oh ho ho. A Grendel, eh? I don't believe that that is how Grendel was really described, but I'll let it slide this time, Final Fantasy. But watch your step. Okay. Let's see if this guy's got anything for us. No. Okay. Just making sure. And who's gonna get confused now? Ooh, hoo, hoo. You are a big boy, aren't you? So let us try and delay Grendel. So we can get rid of this guy, the Ariman. Yep, just let him keep charging. And we'll do our best to keep pushing him back. Good, good, good. This is roughly 2 more hits for each person from the fireball. Or we can just kill it. That's fine too. Or capture, sorry. We're not killing these monsters. We're sending them to a zoo. Where we can later kill them. God, we're cruel. What the hell's our problem? Oh, Waka's almost the end of his. And then we'll have to use a key. Alright. Hey, hey! Those 2 chests. Nice. Ooh, okay. Ambush, huh? I don't like getting ambushed. Ooh, good job. I was going to try and pull him out, but that's not going to work. Instead, we'll have to use an antidote. And then when it comes to Riku's turn, we'll use an Albed potion. And then on Waka's turn, we'll kill something. And then we'll kill something. And then we'll kill something. So everything works out perfectly. No need to do anything wrong. No need to accidentally screw up. Our characters are fine. No need to worry. And Riku gets to move a little bit further along her path. And then Kumari gets to move a little bit further along her path. We should probably start using some other characters. Even though, for now, this setup works really well, honestly. Ow! That's not good. Alright, he puts up his dukes. Okay. Can we make B-Man over here do the same? Come on, yes! Alright. Now, Titus, if you could please cast haste on Kumari. Or sorry, Kimari. I always want to put a U in his name. And I don't know why. The only thing I can think of is, like, Kumin? But even that doesn't make any goddamn sense, so I don't know. A little bit of self-care over here. Just slowly whittling him away. There we go. Until he puts his dukes down. And then we can just finish him off. Alright. Now you're a dead Bashara. Bashura? I don't know how to pronounce that one. The classic fight of man and beast versus far more horrifying beast. Good hit. Actually, exceptional hit. Actually, I probably really should use other people, if only for the purposes of building up their limit breaks. Oh, Titus is at the end of his, too. We're finally getting there. Who should we bring in? No, let's bring in Orin. And then we'll of course have to switch over to the Beastmaster. Which is just a pretty cool looking sword in general. Because Orin needs more love. And Waka's going down. Yeah, it's fine. We've got 85 Phoenix Downs. Even if it does eat into our collection a little bit. Oh boy. Yep. Well, shit. Hey. Jude. Hey, there we go. Taken care of. That was actually really lucky.
They'll be upon us soon.
Who will?
She has sent fiends to test our summoner's strength.
Who is she?
Yunalesca.
Yep.
Lady Yunalesca.
In Xanarkand, she awaits the arrival of the strongest.
She is still alive?
In a manner of speaking.
As much as Micah and Seymour.
I see.
Lost your nerve?
No. Nothing frightens me now.
Really?
Braska would be proud.
Because there's a lot of things that you really should be frightened
I
of.
must not let him down.
Like, legit things that are kind of, like, really effing scary in this world. Oh, hey.
Much has changed in 10 years.
What's that supposed to mean? Oh, thank God. Ooh. Oh, Daredevil is maybe one of the best overdrives, if I remember correctly. I'm going to say it before we go and check it. It is every turn you stay in the yellow, like in critical condition. Alright, so what's this ability we're skipping over? Zombie attack? Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Alright, so. Word of warning. This episode might go a little long because of what's about to happen.
It comes.
Okay, not specifically this exact part, but something that is coming very soon after this. Oh, hey, look at that. Oh, yeah. So, this is effectively the Omega weapon fight. Except, obviously, not Omega weapon. Curse, huh? This holy... It does. Okay, good. the moment, Waka, you can be in bad shape. Oh god, we also have to change weapons. Maybe. Not Waka's weapon, interestingly enough. Okay. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Boom! Alright. Still cursed, huh? I thought we used a holy water on himself. Oh well. There we go. Oh shit, forgot to change his weapon again. Okay. Well, that's right. No problem. So once we get to like attack sphere and status sphere, I think status sphere is the hardest one, if I remember correctly. The Malbed potions, baby. Ooh, a turbo ether. F you. Yeah, try that on for size, buddy. God, that ability is so debilitating. There we go. Haha! Take that, you scoundrel. Hey, Lulu. How's it going? Oh, we've got him over halfway. And now he's totally screwed. Alright, come on, Kamari. Oh, well, Kamari might be dead. Yep. He's gonna use photon wings here in a moment as well. Well. So he's immune to delay attack. Got it. If we can take up more of his turns by having to heal himself from Bio. That's even better. Because then he's not using super powerful attacks on us. Like photon wings. Okay. Hey, Yuna. Yeah, we'll bring Shiva in. I forgot about that part. When people are down, it has to wait for them to stand up and run off screen. Because Shiva has actually pretty strong attacks. Although this might kill her. Ho 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 ho! So very close. We got there. We probably shouldn't have, but we got there. On a note about getting there,
Hey, can't we rest a
we
little?
can't beat this game until Friday. Because
That's why I want to stop for a bit.
12 comes out on Friday. So we can't
Means that there's
beat
not
this
much
game
time
before
left.
then. I mean, there's still plenty of game left, I think. If I'm remembering correctly, there's still plenty of storyline left. But we legit can't beat this game till Friday.
Let's go.
We are. Almost there, aren't we?
We've come a long way.
Trying to remember what happens after Xanarkin.
You remind me of myself. Before, the closer I came to Xanarkin, the more I wondered. When we arrive, Braska will call the final Aeon. He will fight Sin, then die. I thought my mind was made up long before. But when I stood here, my resolve wavered.
Never would have figured.
That the great...
Legendary Guardians choke sometimes too, yeah?
Legendary Guardian. I was just a boy. A boy about your age, actually. I wanted to change the world too. But I changed nothing. That is my story.
He tried and failed. Interestingly enough, that is the story of Obi-Wan. Everything Obi-Wan did failed. He tried to train Luke, failed. And yes, he did fail at training Luke. BT dubs.
A city dead for 1,000 years.
Still looks pretty good.
A city I had to see with my own eyes.
This is the part that's kind of longish.
The end of Yuna's journey. The last chapter in my story.
Is it? I mean, it kind of
My
is.
thoughts, they kept floating up and then slipping through my fingers. Slipping away before I could pin them down with words.
Just tell her, man. I mean, I know you pretty much have with your makeout scene,
no.
but...
If we go down there, then you'll...
Riku, you're a true friend, and I thank you, but
Oh.
I must go. Down to Xanarkand.
I'm not saying we shouldn't go. But shouldn't we think about it some more? There's gotta be some kind of way we can save you, Yuna.
all my life. I knew this moment would come.
Uni.
Thank you, Riku. Thank you for everything.
Did you catch it?
Don't say that, Uni. It's not over yet.
Tell Sid, thank you.
Oh.
No. You can tell him yourself.
Please.
Uni, don't say that because we're gonna see each other again, okay?
Kimari, let's go.
What's this lying on the ground? Just the sound of the ocean?
Sir Orin, Kimari told me, when my father wanted me taken from Bavel to Besaid, it was you who told Kimari, right? I had always wanted to meet you someday. I am truly glad that I had that chance. Having you as a guardian was so great an honor. I don't know how to thank you. Perhaps, if I defeat Sin, that will be my thanks to you. That's what I'll do.
Oh.
I will challenge Sin. I will defeat Sin. If you are all there watching this, then I guess Sin is already gone. And so am I suppose. Anyway, I just wanted to say, Sir Orin, I thank you. Kimari, do you remember the first day we met?
I'm sure he
I was
does.
only 7. My father had
He seems to have a pretty good memory.
Sin, and all Bavel was celebrating. Everyone was saying what a hero my father was. I was so happy.
Yeah,
When night
he was
came,
a bit of a hero.
it occurred to me. My father had defeated Sin, and now
Yes.
he was dead.
Hey, that's a
Now,
pretty rough
I
thing for a
was
7-year-old to
all
deal
alone.
with.
I couldn't sleep. So I wandered into the town, away from the celebrating crowds. I stood on the bridge in Bavel, where my father and I had parted. Standing there, alone, I could see the fields where he had fought Sin.
Over at the Calmlands?
You appeared, Kimari. You said you were looking for the daughter of Braska, remember? At first, I was so
yeah.
scared. Until I realized what a gentle person you are.
Ooh. Is person
You
the
weren't
right
used
word
to talking to
for
children. When I
for
told you
Ronso?
that I was Braska's daughter, you said you would take me as far from Bavel as you could. That it was the wish of a man facing death. I think I cried then.
Yeah, that
Because
makes sense.
That was when I knew my father was dead.
A big scary
and
monster
I
man?
would never see him again.
I mean, she's probably
Just
seen
told me
Ronso
without
before
saying a
then,
word.
but still, if
I
one just
cried
comes up to you and
after we got
says,
to Besaid.
I'm taking you away,
When you tried to go,
that'd probably be pretty
after
scary
leaving
for a little
me
girl.
with the care
For a
of
little
the people,
child.
I held on to you crying, don't go, don't go. And you listened, Kimari. You stayed. Kimari, thank you. Thank you so much.
Kimari is probably the
And
best
I
of her
always liked
guardians.
your broken horn. Waka, Lulu. I'll never forget my days spent with you, growing up in Besaid. We
Let me set the
always
controller
played
down.
together, us and Chapu. That's why I was always so happy, I think. And when you refused to let me become a summoner, and I did it anyway, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I always wanted to apologize.
Really?
You know, when you tried to stop me then, really, I was happy. I could tell you really cared about me. You were like my big
Ooh, that's a little bit of
brother and
artifacting down
sister. No, I
in
think
some of those,
you really were my big brother and sister.
some of that little pathway
What
there.
else? I
But for
love
the most part,
watching
the
you play
scene is great.
blitzball, Waka. I even love it when you scold me, Lulu. Really. I guess that leaves the newest Guardian. Star
What?
player up to
What?
Xanarkin.
What about Riku? Where's Riku on this playlist?
I am. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that we met.
Just
We
glad?
haven't even known each other that long, but it's funny.
Yeah.
So this is what it feels like. It's a much more wonderful feeling than anything I had ever imagined. Wonderful. But it hurts sometimes.
Such a lovely young girl. So
I wonder.
innocent.
I just want to say thank you for everything. Maybe that's why it hurts. When I think about us never being together again at all,
No, honey.
I'm afraid. No, I shouldn't say that. I'll do that part over.
Of course she never gets a chance.
What you up to?
Trying to confess my love for you. It feels like there should be something in there. But there's not. Alright, where's that next save point? It's a beautiful look. Or, look. Vista. No fights along this path. I guess we bested Lady Unalesca's guardian, so that's it. Dispel, that'll be nice to have. Three empties? God dang. Do you guys like game openings that you then have to see much later in the game? Such beautiful imagery, especially for the opening of this. I wish they didn't reuse it for a scene in the game. But this whole section right here is the opening, like, idle sequence for Final Fantasy X. And it's a shame, especially if this is usually where I cut it off if I'm, like, distracted or something, is right when he puts her hands on it. Oh, yes. We finally made it to the beginning of the game. To the idle sequence at the title screen. I was just saying that this is a beautiful scene, and it's a shame that they wasted it as the idle sequence. Because you always cut it off, or you see it a whole bunch, and so it's wasted there. Except it is also like a really good scene, so you want to use it. It just has some... Like, that's a tough choice. Like, especially that opening little bit with Brotherhood, the summoning staff, or summoner's staff,
my story.
And the Blitzball. Like, that little bit is
maybe our last chance.
A great image. Not quite as good as Yuna performing the summoning being the image of the game, though. That is a very nice touch. The summoning, the sending. Sorry. All right. Now...
Hey, there was more, right? I mean, like that time... anyone?
So he bored everyone by telling them...
I think that we should stop.
His time...
Maybe. For now.
With them. He just recounted to them their entire time together.
Let's go.
All right. Hey, I thought we would go over, because I, for some reason, recall that sequence being a lot longer. Anything up here of interest? No? Alright, so we're going to call it there for tonight. But before we actually close off, I've got a couple of announcements to go over. Announcement number 1 is that we are so very close, you guys. We are at 9 followers away from reaching our goal, at which point we'll have that bonus stream and giveaway that I've been talking about for the last couple months. So, if you know anybody, go ahead and bring them along for tomorrow's show, starting at 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific time. Starts at 7 p.m., goes to 9 p.m. Pacific time. Now, important announcement number 2. If you at all pay attention to my banners below the stream, you'll notice A, that I've cleaned them up and I've organized them to, on the left-hand side, non-links, on the right-hand side, links. But most importantly, what you're going to notice is that there's a new one there. And that is that I have partnered with... Hold on. I have partnered with Humble Bundle. So, if you happen to be in the purchasing mood from the Humble Store, either a Humble Bundle or Humble Monthly, if you use my affiliate link, it helps support the channel. What those proceeds go to is this very long list of games that I'm going to pick up. Controllers when they die, more cameras so we can do more stuff, better lighting, cables, all that sort of stuff is what all those proceeds go to. So it's just another way you can help support the channel. If you're interested, I can break it down for you, the percentages that I would get, or the dollar amounts. I've also added this right here. So if you want to email me, or again, I need to change that because that is just highlighting me in chat. I need to fix that, but that'll gift you my Twitter account and my email if you have any questions or need to get in touch with me for any reason. Also, right now, they're not on sale, but you can get, going back to the Humble Bundle thing, all of the Final Fantasy games are on the Humble Store. So And I'm assuming when 12 and 15 drop, they'll also end up there, not just on Steam. So yeah, if you happen to be interested in any of them that you've seen so far, playing them yourselves, doing a far better job and a far more complete job than I've been doing, that is a great place to pick them up. Not only do you support the channel, you support a great company with Humble, you support the developers, you also support charities, and some very, very nice charities. I typically, anything with Child's Play or Doctors Without Borders, are the ones that I typically go for the most whenever they happen to be on Humble Bundles. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I especially want to thank Kassan and Mr. Henry for participating in chat. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and will join me tomorrow, where we will pick back up with our actually going into Xanarkin, not just hanging out on its periphery. Have a wonderful night. Good night, Kassan.